NASSCOM report says India has a huge manpower, but they are not employable. What are the solutions to it?
I think it is because the industry and the academia do not talk to each other as often as they should. They do not see eye to eye. The industry should look at academia as feeders, and the academia should look at the industry as the place where their products are going to be utilizable for the service of the country, right? So if both of them don't talk to each other in a very constructive way, I think both of them are going to do their own thing. And therefore, what I see in the industry with a lot of pain is that the syllabus which the academia have is not the syllabus which the industry would love to have. For example, if I want technology A, B and C, the academia is giving a technology X, Y and Z which was prevalent or useful 10 years ago. Therefore, industry is today taking the best brains out of the academia, training them for 6 months, spending 6 months of unproductive, non-contributing energies. In short, they are spending 6 months of salary on these people for doing something which the academia could have done beautifully, right? So I think what I think would be wonderful in this country would be that both the academia and the industry sit together, practically have a business plan as a country, not as a industry or not as a university. As a country, what are the skill sets and competencies this country needs? Let's say there are 100 competencies this country needs, right? Can the academia provide, teach, educate, certify these competencies in the 4 years or 5 years of academic education, say after 10th standard? I think if we can do this, this would be a wonderful support to the industry, number one. Number two, I also think that industry is looking not just at technical skills, they are also looking in a big way in the soft skills and the behavioral skills, which I think the academia has never been very, very favorable with, right? For example, simple things like communication skills, leadership skills. Now, whether you're an engineer or whether you're a management student or an arts graduate, I think life skills, communication, team building, leadership, interpersonal, attitudinal training. Now, these are going to be critical for a person to live life. In India, employment was called as Upajivana, which was subservient to life. Jivana is life and Upajivana is something subservient to it, right? To make a Upajivan, you needed life skills, and that was the Indian culture in the past. So if you go to the Gurukuls of world, all these were a part of the integral part of academics. Unfortunately, today after the university system has come into existence, if you're an engineer, you are taught excellent engineering skills, and there's a big deficit in the communication skills. So when I go to interview in these campuses, I find excellent engineers who are unable to communicate, and today most of the companies have a global outlook, therefore they're unable to take them, right? So if both of them sit together, chalk out an agenda for the nation and say these are the minimum 50 skills which are needed in the industry, this is the type of training we need, this is the type of syllabus which is good, and work that syllabus out, I think the country will benefit as a whole. The per capita contribution to this country would be far higher than what it is today. So this is my thought on this.